Why does doing nothing make us feel uneasy? In a world that celebrates constant movement and endless productivity, even a moment of stillness can feel like breaking the rules. But what if slowing down isn't wasting time? It's actually the key to a calmer, clearer, and more creative life. The art of doing nothing is about embracing rest without guilt, giving your mind and body permission to simply be. Today we'll explore how intentional rest can refresh your energy, spark creativity, and bring peace back to your everyday life. Number 1, the pressure to stay busy. Modern life convinces us that being busy equals being valuable. We're praised for multitasking, rewarded for overworking, and often ashamed of rest. Society glorifies the hustle, but constant busyness leaves us exhausted and emotionally drained. This endless cycle creates guilt every time we try to pause. The truth is, rest doesn't mean giving up. It means replenishing our strength. The art of doing nothing helps break this illusion by reminding us that slowing down is essential, not indulgent. When we allow ourselves to breathe, we reclaim balance, calm, and focus, the very things that endless busyness quietly steals away. Number 2, redefining rest as a necessity. Rest isn't a treat for the end of a busy week. It's a vital part of staying human. We often wait until exhaustion forces us to stop, but by then, the damage is done. True rest restores our physical, emotional, and mental energy before we reach burnout. Redefining rest means understanding it as a form of care, not laziness. It's what keeps our thoughts clear, mood stable, and creativity alive. The art of doing nothing encourages us to prioritize rest as we do food and sleep, not something earned, but something essential for living fully, peacefully, and with steady energy each day. Number 3, the science behind stillness. Doing nothing activates one of the brain's most powerful tools, the default mode network. This system turns on when we stop focusing, allowing our brains to process emotions, organize memories, and form new ideas. In stillness, we're not wasting time. We're giving the mind room to breathe. Research shows that rest improves concentration, problem solving, and mental clarity. Constant stimulation overwhelms this process, while stillness restores it. By practicing the art of doing nothing, we support the brain's natural rhythm, switching from endless doing to thoughtful being. Stillness becomes the hidden ingredient that keeps both our creativity and emotional health alive. Number 4, the beauty of niksen, the Dutch secret. In the Netherlands, people embrace niksen, the simple act of doing nothing. It's not about meditation or mindfulness, but pure, unstructured rest. You might sit by a window, gaze at the clouds, or daydream without a goal. Niksen allows the mind to drift freely, reducing stress and refreshing mental energy. It challenges the idea that every minute must be productive. By adopting niksen, we learn to appreciate the quiet beauty of stillness. It's a reminder that peace doesn't come from constant doing, but from gentle being, where calmness replaces chaos and we reconnect with life's simplest, most natural rhythm. Number 5, why doing nothing boosts creativity. Creativity doesn't thrive in pressure, it blossoms in space. When we're constantly busy, our thoughts stay trapped in routine patterns. But when we stop and do nothing, our minds begin to wander, connecting ideas in new, surprising ways. This mental pause fuels innovation and imagination. Many great artists and thinkers found inspiration in quiet moments of rest, not work. The art of doing nothing frees us from overthinking and lets creativity flow naturally. Instead of chasing ideas, we allow them to come to us. In that silence, our imagination wakes up, proving that stillness often sparks the brightest thoughts.
Number 6, releasing guilt around rest. Feeling guilty for resting is deeply rooted in a culture that praises overwork. Many people believe they must earn rest through exhaustion, but guilt steals the joy and benefits of pausing. To release this guilt, we must shift perspective. Rest isn't selfish, it's essential. It's what helps us think clearer, feel calmer, and live healthier. The art of doing nothing teaches us to rest proudly, not secretly. When you sit still without purpose, you're not wasting time. You're honoring your mind's need for peace. Letting go of guilt transforms rest from something you shouldn't do into something you truly deserve. Number 7, how to practice doing nothing. Practicing the art of doing nothing takes patience, especially in a world filled with noise and screens. Start small, just 5 minutes of quiet each day. Sit somewhere comfortable, breathe naturally, and let your thoughts drift without judgment. No goals, no lists, no expectations. Gradually increase this time as you grow more comfortable with stillness. These pauses help your mind reset and your body unwind. Over time, you'll discover that doing nothing isn't boring. It's freeing. It's a simple, gentle act that nurtures calm, clarity, and contentment in a world that constantly demands your attention and endless energy. Number 8, protecting your rest with boundaries. Rest requires boundaries. Without them, downtime quickly disappears into distractions, chores, or other people's needs. Protecting your rest means treating it like an important appointment. Turn off notifications, decline unnecessary tasks, and make space to recharge. Boundaries aren't selfish. They're healthy shields that protect your peace. When you respect your rest, others learn to respect it too. The art of doing nothing becomes easier when you create an environment that supports it. Guarding your quiet moments helps restore emotional balance and prevent burnout. Remember, protecting your rest is an act of strength, a gentle declaration that your well-being truly matters. Number 9, mindfulness, turning stillness into awareness. Mindfulness deepens the experience of doing nothing by bringing awareness to the present moment. It's about noticing what's happening now, your breath, the sounds around you, or the feeling of calm spreading within. This awareness quiets racing thoughts and reminds you that peace exists in simplicity. Mindfulness turns stillness into something alive and meaningful. You're not escaping reality, you're tuning into it. When you rest mindfully, you reconnect with your senses, your emotions, and your environment. The art of doing nothing becomes a gentle meditation, one that fills you with gratitude, clarity, and appreciation for life's simplest details. Number 10, rest as the key to wholeness. Rest is not a pause from life, it is life's quiet restoration. When we stop rushing and allow ourselves to simply be, we reconnect with the deeper parts of who we are. Doing nothing helps us slow down enough to notice what truly matters: peace, presence, and balance. It gives our minds space to heal, our emotions time to settle, and our creativity room to grow. Through rest, we return to wholeness, finding strength in stillness rather than in constant action. The art of doing nothing teaches us that we don't need to chase fulfillment. Sometimes just sitting in silence is enough to feel complete, calm, and fully alive again. Doing nothing is not about laziness. It's about listening to what your mind and body truly need. When you allow yourself to rest without guilt, you create space for clarity, creativity, and calm to return. So take a deep breath, slow down, and let yourself simply be for a while. If this message inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mindful talks. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay peaceful and present.